Hey guys, what's up? To be honest with you, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna start this video off, but you know, I just say whatever comes to mind. But I don't know, I don't know. YouTube has been really difficult, like just starting off. Like I don't know if it's because like the day and age where everyone wants to be a content creator, now it's just like super hard, like real overly difficult. But I don't know, it seems like no matter what I do, it's just I can't seem to like find that sweet spot on YouTube. Like I've been making YouTube videos for probably it's about coming up 8 years now. I made like a couple of channels, you know, doing different things, you know, mostly gaming, if not skits, game reviews, just different types of things, you know, or just talking about life. And none of them did well. I mean, I had a couple of videos here and there that did okay, but not anything like particularly special. And I don't know, I think I'm just coming here just to vent. Like, if anything, it'd probably be just what do you call it, like a audio diary or something. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I don't know. I've been making videos for like 8 years now, and it's just, I can't seem to like find the best way to like actually make content, make videos that people actually enjoy. Because I mean, I was spending like hours upon days upon weeks making a YouTube video, and I would get maybe like a few views here and there, but never like as much as I would want, I guess. You know, I get like 10 views here, 20 views there. And I don't know, it just kind of sucks. And I gotta ask, like, is this something that you guys also trying to do? Like, you know, you try really hard on making a YouTube video, and you put like a lot of effort into it, you know, a lot of energy is put, but it's not like, you know, you just, I wouldn't say lazy, I wouldn't say that, but it's like a heavily edited video, where like, you know, you plan it, you write a script for it, you try to, you know, you do research, only for people to be like, I'm not really interested. And I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of how I've been feeling. Like it's been getting really old. Like I'm tired of like really trying to like make really, and at least videos that I think are interesting, only for them to follow short. And it's like I'm not one to think like, oh man, my video is just so great that it's, you know, second coming of Jesus, they're Mr. Beast 2.0. No. But it's like I put a lot of effort into my videos, and I think they're interesting. And honestly, if you know, if I think it's interesting, then I assume there are other people out there who think it's interesting. Like I said, I'm not asking for like millions upon millions of views, but it's like I at least like to get past like 10 views per video, you know. And if anything, sometimes those 10 views or 20 views, they would take weeks to get. And I don't know, it just kind of sucks. Especially when I see like other YouTubers who are also small, but then their videos just seem to like just skyrocket, whether they put in the effort in editing or not. I just think it's really weird. Like I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's just very frustrating. And it's like I don't want to give up. Like I really do want to make something out of it. Okay, it's not something I want to do. It's not something I want to like be famous for. I don't care about being famous. Today, being famous is not that special. If anything, it's very exhausting. But like, I don't know. I just want to be able to like, you know, to get paid to do what I love, and that's to video edit. You know, and I know people are like, oh, you know, you really shouldn't focus on, you know, trying to make money. You should just do it for the love of the game. You should do it for the fun. You know, you should do it for the love of the game. And it's like, yeah, I'm all for it, but it's kind of hard to like really stay motivated when you're working this hard, like it's a 9 to 5, only for people not to even like pay attention to your videos. And I don't want to blame YouTube and be like, oh, you know, YouTube just doesn't want to see me succeed. I mean, YouTube doesn't really owe me anything, you know. It's a free, you know, platform that lets me post stuff up on, you know, post stuff on this website. So it doesn't owe me anything. That's perfectly fine. It's just, again, when I'm putting so much effort into it, it just kind of sucks. And I don't know. Like, my views are so down bad that I actually like I've feeling some type of way when my own friends and family don't watch my content, because I'm like, you know, at least there's someone who watches it, you know, at least I got something. Someone can, like, at least I have someone to show for it. But even my loved ones don't really care to watch my content, which, you know, is nothing new. But it's just like, you know, I wish at least somebody would like really want to watch it. And it's really weird. YouTube is so awkward because, like, even if your video does do decently well in one video, it doesn't mean the next video would do well. You know? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of rambling on right now, but I just need to like kind of get this off my chest. I don't know, I'm tired of it. You know, I've been making videos for like 8 years now. Well, okay, nah, scratch that. I started making videos 8 years ago. Shit. Like 8 years ago. But then I didn't like really start back up to like 2 years ago. I hope that math is making sense. But yeah, no, it's like I started my very first YouTube channel like 8 years ago. Then I stopped because, you know, school and life. And then you know, I guess I felt, oh my gosh, I was like, I fell back in love with it, you know? And I've been trying for like the past couple years. And it's like, you know, like I'm really putting effort into my videos. Like, I'm not just making unscripted videos or unedited videos. Like, I put time and energy into it, you know? Research, script writing, relevancy, all of that. And just to feel like, you know, it was all for nothing, it kind of sucks, you know? Like, I'm not like depressed or super sad or anything. Well, I'm not gonna act like I'm not sad. Like, that does bother me, but I'm not depressed. It's just, you know, it's anything. When you put your time and energy into anything, it does bother you, you know? And I just don't understand the algorithm. I don't get it. Like, I understand that people constantly, you know, people always saying, oh, you know, the algorithm is just another word for audience. It's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like, where is the said audience? Like, there are people who are watching YouTube every single day. At least I know I do, so I'm assuming other people do as well. And they watch YouTube every single day, and it's like, why is it so hard to find people who might share my interest by any chance, you know? And it's like, I'm starting to think that the algorithm isn't some audience. I think the algorithm is just, I don't know. The algorithm is just algorithm. No one really knows what that even means. I think we just use the term audience in order to just, you know, to simplify things and make us feel better when we're trying to create nothing that, like, comes of it, you know? And I don't know if it's just today's market when everyone wants to be a content creator. But it's like, it's so difficult. Like, I don't know, sometimes I kind of wish I started, like, really making YouTube videos, like, consistently back in, like, I don't know, 2016, 2017. But now, I don't know, when everyone and their grandma wants to be a content creator, it's just very difficult. I don't know. And it's like, I'm sure I'm not the only one who, you know, not the only one who deals with it, who feels this type of way, but sometimes I kind of, like, I do feel like that. Like, logically, I know I'm not the only one who feels that way, but emotionally, I don't know. And it's like, it bothers me because it's like, I don't want to give up, because it's like, every time I turn around, somebody's getting monetized. Like, it's like, oh, you're monetized, whoop-de-doo, wow, I finally made it. You know, some people get it after, like, you know, a couple weeks. Other people can take a couple years, but it just gets exhausting, you know? Like, no one wants to do something, so no one wants to put so much effort and energy into something for free, you know? And it just gets annoying after a while. Like, I mean, like I said, you start off, you know, you do it for the love of the game, you know? And it's like, that's cool, but at some point, you want to, like, get paid to do what you love. That's why people go off and do other things, you know, whether it's content creation or creating a business or doing anything, people always start off, they always start off doing what they love, and then eventually, with enough time and effort and practice, they do eventually get paid for it, you know? And that's how I was kind of feeling. Like, eventually, I want to get paid to do stuff, and eventually I want to get paid to do what I love, you know? But I don't know. And it's like, I don't want to give up because I see other people begin monetized and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just something about YouTube nowadays, where like before, like back in 2016, 2017, YouTube was like maybe a little bit more niche, so it was easier to gain attraction back then. But I don't know, man. Nowadays, you have to bend over backwards and do damn near everything and anything. A solid cure to cancer, or I don't know. Just always do the most, to do the most, just to get views. Like what they say, you gotta be different. You gotta bring value to people. But it's like, I don't bring value to who? How? Like I'm not a super intelligent person. I'm not a very talented person. I mean, like, I'm not being negative. I'm not trying to, you know, be a pessimist, but I'm just being honest. Like, you know, your parents say like, oh, you know, you're so special. You're so this, you're so that, and it's like, no, you're really not. In particular, I mean, you can be, I guess, if you find something that would, if you really are special. But like, are you really special at the end of the day? Like, I honestly think that's just something parents tell their kids to make themselves feel better about themselves. Because honestly, I don't see it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, to be honest with you, all I want to do is just like, you know, play video games. You know, I just want to just make entertaining skits. I mean, it wasn't really skits, but I just want to I don't know. As far as YouTube, I just want to make entertaining content, you know? Like, you know, give you something to look forward to when you're having like a bad day at work or a bad day at school. And I just like make your day, you know? At least that's how it was with a lot of OG YouTubers I used to watch. Well, I don't know about used to watch, I still watch them occasionally, but like, you know, the Rad Brad, Corey Kenshin, Markiplier, a little bit of Jacksepticeye, and I don't know, like they weren't my role models or anything, but they were definitely people that I enjoy because it's like, you know, they're not there with you, but it's like, you know, whenever I had a bad day at school. But yeah, it was like, you know, whenever I had a bad day at school, they would just, you know, just make me feel better, you know? And that's what you kind of need. You don't need like an over performance for entertainment. You just need someone to be like, you know what? I feel you. Let me make you laugh for a little bit. And that's what I kind of wanted to do. Well, you know, with skits or commentary or just, you know, regular videos or Let's Plays, it's just like, And I don't know, I don't really have it in me to like want to, I guess, I don't want to say degrade myself, I don't want to say that, but I don't think I have it in me to just want to do anything just for views, you know? Like, I don't think I ever want to get to that point where I just want to just do anything for views and I really don't even enjoy doing it, you know? Because there's nothing worse. I've heard people, like, you know, get successful making one video, you know, making certain videos, but then it's like they get tired of it, but they're stuck having to do it because that's the most successful niche, but they don't enjoy doing it, you know? And I don't want to do that. I just want to, you know, make you laugh, you know, shoot the shit, whatever, just, you know, and if I happen to get paid for it, then, man, yeah, that's great. You know, another YouTuber I actually do enjoy watching was, Afro Sinju. because, you know, unlike Corey Kenshin and Rad Brad and Markiplier, he'll actually like add like, you know, a lot of cool edits to his videos, and they were really funny. Again, made me laugh. But he's also like an OG YouTuber, been making YouTube videos since like I think like 2013. So it's like, you know, he definitely earns his flowers as well. So I can't deny that. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just, at some point, you want to give up, but then you don't want to give up because those people are also successful, but you're just sitting here just stressed out and frustrated. I don't know. But of course, I mean, I don't want to think that I like did all that for nothing. At least that's what I tell myself, because like, you know, during these last couple years where I've like really like tried to make something out of YouTube, you know, I've learned how to edit, I learned my way around a camera. You know, I learned how to write scripts, I learned how to plan, you know, and it's like at least that's what I tell myself. It wasn't all for nothing. Like, at least I developed some skills, because no one ever said that, hey, Deuce, you know, you should make YouTube videos. Like, no one's ever told me that. No one's ever suggested I do. I did it because I wanted to. Like, you know, I did it because I wanted to. And from doing so, you know, I forced myself to, you know, essentially taught myself how to do all that, you know? And, I don't know, it's just, like I said, I don't think it's all for nothing. There's definitely some, you know, something I got out of it. You know, it's kind of like working a retail job. Like, no one enjoys doing retail. And if you like doing retail, then more power to you. I couldn't. Like, you're much stronger than I am. But, you know, most people don't like retail. But, you know, it's always good for you because you do learn skills. You learn team building. You learn how to be a good team player. You learn time management. You learn how to deal with different types of people. Like, retail is like pretty much like a crash course on psychology on how to deal with other people in different scenarios. And it's like, even though you don't like it, it definitely wasn't all for nothing. Like, it wasn't for nothing. You learned skills, you know, that you can apply elsewhere. And I don't know, maybe I should have been spending most of my time trying to like create, like, instead of wasting my time with YouTube, I probably should have like create like a focus on like a business or something, where like, you know, I'm editing for other people instead of trying to like edit for myself. But, you know, deep down, like, I hope you don't think, like, I don't want you to think that, like, oh, you know, you did it for no reason. Like, if you want to become a YouTuber, you know, more power to you, and I hope you do succeed. Like, I pray to God you succeed, because it is very difficult. Even if you happen to like blow up, it's going to be difficult because you got to like stick with it. Like, you got to like constantly, like, I'm going to say one episode, but you got to constantly like, you know, do better. Or if you take time, like it takes longer for you, I hope it works out as well, because, you know, it's not easy. But if it doesn't work out, all I can say is at least you develop the skills needed to even become a YouTuber. And in this digital age, I mean, that haven't, like, knowing how to make a video, right? Or just knowing how to create digital media, period, in this day and age is like a very invaluable skill set. So if you like, if you know how to edit, you know how to take pictures or whatever, you know how to write a script or a good time management, I mean, you've already like got the makings of a successful person in a digital market. So, you know, try not to like take it personal. Like, it's not you. I mean, I like to think, like, when it comes to YouTube, you know, if you try to like, if you don't work out on YouTube, I honestly think it's like, you know, a 50% you, 50% not you. You know, because I honestly think it's luck. It's mostly luck based. It just takes a lot of effort and luck. But overall, don't take it personal. I don't know what this is. Oh, ice. Cool. But I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if I want to continue going on, and like if I want to keep going or not. But I'm not sure. But hey, like I said, if it works out for you, more power to you, and I really do hope you're successful in it. Because, you know, just gotta admit that everyone's just not meant to be a YouTuber, and that's okay. YouTube is not as simple as it used to be. And everyone just might not be into it. Might not be for it, and that's okay. But anyway, if you happen to look at this video, if this video happens to, like, you know, show up on your recommendation, whatever. If it happens to show up on your page, then maybe you need to listen to this video. If not, you know, it is what it is. But I just had to vent. I don't think I meant for this video to be as long as it was. I think it was only supposed to be like 5 minutes, but I just kept on going. Sorry if I'm just, you know, rambling on over and over again. Sometimes I tend to like kind of flub up my words, so I gotta like do a retake so I'm not stuttering a lot, but I don't know. But anyway, just like I said, you know, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. At least you developed a skill that you can apply to other stuff at the end of the day. Anyway, see ya.